I'm seated with Afrofusion and dancehall artist Addi Self, a former member of the Shatta Movement militant. We'll talk more about his musical career and what it takes to survive in the Ghana music industry. I am Paula Amma Broni. This is Talkertainment on Ghanaweb TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Talkertainment on Ghanaweb TV. Today I have with me a dancehall, Afrofusion, some say you do rap, Addi Self. Welcome to Talkertainment.
Thank you, Paula.
Good to have you.
Addi.
Some mention your name, Addi Self, Addi Self. For a moment, I thought it was Addi Self until I checked the spelling, Addi Self.
I really hate it when people say Addi Self.
Addi
It
Self.
doesn't have a meaning, you see. When you say Addi Self, when you say Addi Self, it means addicted to myself, you understand?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just had to abbreviate it so that people can be able to mention it.
Addi
Then I find Ghanaians Addi Self, Addi Self.
Can you imagine?
Try to put the L for the Addi Self, so that to be more meaningful.
Yeah, so let's do well and address our musician as Addi Self, addicted to myself. That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Great. So we're going to talk music, journey in the industry, how you're surviving, the impact. There's a lot about you that I really wish that we'll delve more into it as an education, and also
Yeah, you can swim into it.
you can
yeah.
we're ready for it.
Oh yeah, fully. I'm
Fully.
always ready.
Let's get started, but we'll save the violence for later.
Yeah.
I know you're working on a new EP, and one of the singles that you said is going to be released in some few days.
Yeah,
Loyalty.
on the 9th, yeah.
So what inspired that?
Well, what inspired that is me feeling like I give in loyalty and love and not receiving that back, from my friends and most of my colleagues that I move with. So I just feel like putting it into my music and then let people, because I believe people also relate to that.
You just made mention of the loyalty and the dedication you give to people, but it's not reciprocated.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel about such situation?
Well, sometimes I feel bad about it, but you can't blame people for how they live, you understand? Everybody and how God created them. So sometimes I just put my feelings into music. I don't have to, really, what would I say? Maybe I don't want to say I would put my blames on them. So I just have to, put my feelings in music and then put it out in music and also educate other people, because I believe people are also feeling like that sometimes.
Talk of putting whatever you feel in music. You are one person, and when I look you up, I didn't really get controversy, like you button someone or you do it. Well, how have you kept that brand? How have you kept that vibe? Because everybody thinks they're Rasta and they're going to do something, but
everybody thinks that's all artists there. Yeah, well, that's my brand. I'm way different, I just want to be different. Like how I sound is different, so how I also live is different. So the industry, everybody has in lane where they follow. So I believe my lane is just doing the music and making the art talk for me. You understand? You're
doing great. You let the music do the talking.
Exactly.
Do you love beef, or you think it's not a thing you want to do?
Oh, I love it so much, but I just want to do it at the right time, And then the person who is, worth it, yeah, you get me?
Hey, so who you going to battle? Like, they target people. They target like someone that that you can.
Yeah. Anybody that step on my toes, I'll beat him. I'll beat him first before I battle it.
Less violence, we beg. Less violence. Now, I follow you on social media and I've seen the number of tours that you've done. One video that really excites me is how senior high school students, they sing your song back to back, word for word. Yeah. How did you tap into that market? Well,
shout out to my senior high students. I really love them so much because I believe their energy is different and they are really supporting, because Addi Self, I always look at my catalog and I look at people that follow me, and I feel like I have the younger generations more. So it was a great vibe, and we just decided and started the self-love school tour, and I went to a couple of schools and it was a great vibe. Like, it was crazy.
So would you say that you are a new youth president?
Yeah. Well, some people call me the youth president because I am the one who always try to speak out for the youth, and especially the Zongos where I'm coming from. I try to speak out of stuff that I see around me and make sure that people hear it, and also try to take in consideration to make things great. So yeah.
So which school gave you the craziest vibe? I've seen that you did the SHS tour.
Which one give me craziest vibe? Is it Bilal?
Accra boys.
Accra.
Okay.
Accra was crazy. Like it was crazy, but this place too, Accra Polytechnic.
Accra
Polytechnic.
Okay.
Was also crazy. Like it was, they just love the vibe. They love Addi Self and whatever I'm bringing to the table. So I just really appreciate them. I would love to continue, giving them more entertainment and education and everything around music.
Okay, great. And in July, you made a post on Instagram talking about you're going to have a meet and greet session.
Yeah.
How far with that?
Yeah, I did it. I did a meet and greet, and it was a great one because I think I saw a couple of people, share it out. I did it first in my hood, that's where I'm coming from. Which
Your
is
hood, Mamobi.
Yeah, Mamobi.
Shout out to Mamobi.
Shout out to Mamobi. I don't know, the Mobi boys here, right, for support the team.
Support the movement.
So it was a great vibe. Most of the time people on social media, not everybody really engages. Like they comment and everything, but they don't really show face when it comes to, some stuff. But I really had to. It was a short notice, right? We put it together and the fans came out.
Okay,
and
so was it free or you charged those?
No, it was free,
Because I know some personalities charge for meet and greet.
But my meet and greet, I don't charge because I love my fans so much that I feel like all the time they comment on my stuff, they didn't get to see me. So when they see me, I just give them a chance to take pictures and ask questions and stuff like that. So it's a free thing.
On the back of the SHS tour, which senior high school did you attend? Education level.
Education level, I went to Ghanaweb Senior High. It's a private school.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I completed, and I couldn't continue due to financial problems those days. So yeah.
Okay, great. When I was in, simple and short, I'll put it to you. You're a ladies' man. It's not news to you, right?
Oh, it's news to me. I just said
Addi
it
Self.
from Ghanaweb, Paulina. You're not telling me.
You never knew. You never heard.
Well, I have a song, Girl Them Daddy, on my album. Last year, I dropped my album, Zongo to BBC, which also really did great. And, I have that kind of vibe, so I just did a song, Girl Them Daddy.
Girl Them Daddy.
Yeah, some of them just love my company, some of them just love my money. Something like that, So, girls are just girls, They love the music and the lifestyle, so.
Girl Them Daddy. How many kids you got?
I got 2.
2 kids?
1 boy, 1 girl.
You married?
Yeah, fully. I'm taken.
Taken?
Yeah.
Charlie, they know the corrections.
Yeah, but let them know, you understand.
So what do you do for fun? Your leisure time? What do you love to do?
Taking care of the kids and, taking them to playgrounds and recordings. That's all I do.
Recording?
Yeah.
Are you a girl dad? I don't know if your kids, which sex?
1
gender?
boy, 1 girl.
1 boy.
Yeah.
So do you take, because someone would say daddy is a busy man, he's always in the studio. Do you cook for them? How do you bond? I put you on the spot. This one if you lie, your wife will watch out.
I do a lot of stuff, you understand me? I do a lot of stuff. Talking about when they wake up in the night. Some kids wake up in the middle of the night. I do wake up and change them and do all those kind of stuff, so you see me. So I do a lot, try to cook for them sometimes.
Cook for them, which meal is that?
Talia. Spaghetti.
You try. You pause. You pause. Give me the credit. I see. But you seem like a very nice person.
Well,
I like your energy. I like your vibe.
Thank you very much.
What gets on your nerve? What would you say that this is a no-no for me? This is what I do not tolerate.
Well, I don't tolerate disrespect and intimidation,
Okay. Disrespect and intimidation.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. Addi Self.
Paulina.
How rich is Addi Self?
Oh, rich as F.
Because we know that, some land, East Legon are there, you have properties scattered here and there. That's what I heard. Went on the street that Addi Self, you get the blog day inside.
Oh, it do or if somebody say it do, that means something day.
Something day.
Maybe say big thing, be something.
Something day.
We're just still trying to survive, With these days, YouTube getting to pay us a little bit of
YouTube,
money.
we dey talk money what I dey talk it. How much
YouTube, they pay
we
me,
that?
man. Yeah,
Hey.
and also, with my album Zongo to BBC last year, I made a lot of money with that because people really purchased it, and it came on number 4 on world chart, and also number 1 in Ghana for almost 6 weeks. So and if they don't purchase your album, you ain't gonna get to that level. So it's all about people also patronizing what I do.
So the album was titled Zongo to the BBC.
Zongo to BBC.
Do check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, Zongo to BBC. You got to check it out. I dropped it last year and still doing great. You know, I don't know. Your boy is here.
All right. So I want to ask you, is music in Ghana lucrative? Do you make money out of it?
Well, not really, but yeah, if you really know how to strategize yourself and your brand, you're going to make your own money. Because I believe in this industry, everybody has to have his own office and try to run it, because it's not easy. You understand? So when I say having your own office to run it, like making sure that you have your own YouTube, because most artists out there push their songs on other people's YouTube.
Yeah, like the management.
Their management or their team. I've been through that and I know how it feels. You get me? So I feel like you having your own YouTube page, seeing how you grow, and you know, making sure that you put things right when you have stuff to do. You know, yeah. I just feel like when you do your own office, you will feel run out and make your own money. So money did the YouTube then? Oh yeah, money did the YouTube and also Apple Music and streaming platforms. Because right now I give Apple Music my project, you know, for myself, and they will sell it and they will take whatever percentage and they will give me the rest.
Okay.
So it's also a good business, and also, you know, sometimes man gets shows here and there, and it's also bringing some cash in. So we're still trying to survive until God give us that big break.
Energy.
We will give us that big money that you people think say
we get.
We get.
Then we go here.
Then you go here.
We go here. Yeah. Energy, I feel that.
Yeah.
Now, celebrities, artists flaunting their wealth on social media. Do you think it's bogus, or we should just let them live their life? Once you got it, you flaunt it.
Well, most of them are living a fake life. I would say with no apology. Yeah, and most of them flaunt. You know, when you have it, you just have to live with it. But most of them flaunt it, and next 2 days, you know, go see them with it, and you get me, those kind of vibe. You see some artists in the house, say, this is my house, hey, da 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 da. The next 2 years, no, you know, the house, there another house inside. You see your house where you don't go feel live inside for long. You understand? Some of them rent and lie to the people, but we just have to keep it real. Because Addi Self, I believe in keeping it real. Because I came from nothing, like nothing, from the Zongos, trying to come up doing my own music until I met Shatta Movement on Facebook. They signed me to their label. We did Taking Over, Thunderfire, a couple of songs, and I left Shatta Movement. And I believe it's just growth. And I want us to just keep everything real to the next generation, so that they will know that, yo, if you are venturing in music, it's not an easy task, but you can do it when you are really focused. You get me? So yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Great. Now, talk of, just because you make mention of the Shatta Movement, Self Nation, SM Movement.
Yeah, Self Nation, Shatta Movement,
Shatta
Alliance.
Movement, Alliance. What's the correlation?
Well, it was a great relationship until I was signed on that label. Because when I met Shatta Movement first, it was like a brother and sister relationship kind of thing. Because we met on Facebook, you know, and we met in real life, started trying to work things out like a family. Until we did a whole lot of singles together until, you know.
What was your favorite single?
Oh, we have Ghetto Star out there, and Ghetto Star is a great man featuring Shatta Wale. You know, that was one of my first singles I recorded with him. So from there, we had a chance to record Taking Over. And Taking Over
we the slogan. That song was a job.
You understand? Yes. Especially my verse. Me, I no one talk anything. Money they call me for my bread. Yamba kinchiki yadi. Nasa yanzu kumbani. Hey, this time me I go to party. Addi Self. We taking over.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was great. It was a great vibe and a learning process for me when I was in the movement. So after Taking Over, Shatta Movement actually decided to sign me, even though I have my own Self Nation record label I'm doing, and they decided to sign me on the label. So I had to join Shatta Movement as an SM militant. You get me? That's how I joined Shatta Movement as a militant. So we worked together until, you know, we signed a contract for 3 years, and the contract time catch, and Addi Self has to move on.
Great. Yeah. On the back of Addi Self moving on after the contract time catch, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, Talkertainment continues. from that quick break, I'm seated with Addi Self, one of my favorite dancehall Afrofusion musician. We've talked a lot, right from his career to his relationship with Shatta Wale. Now, Addi Self, how has life been following your exit from Shatta's camp as a militant? How has it been so far?
Well, it has been a great one, I would say bittersweet. You get me? From you getting to have everything you want. Well, let's talking about, you know, going to shows and the fans are already packed. You get me? I just have to jump on stage and to, you know, creating my own shows and trying to put everybody together. It's not an easy task. It's not gonna be easy, but Addi Self is doing it. It was a great one and a great experience for me because I believe in life you need to face growth. You have to grow up no matter what. You can't live with your parents forever. Even Paulina, you where you be, woman self, you at some point your man will come marry you. So you have to leave home. And I feel like it was time for me to leave home and grow up and do what I'm supposed to do.
So what informed that decision?
Well,
when did you have that wake-up call?
Well, it was about, as I said, the contract. You understand? The contract ended, and there was no understanding on, continuing or something like that. There was little brouhaha and misunderstanding. As everybody saw, Shatta came out talking a whole lot of stuff. So I just felt like it's just the right time. Destiny has to tell Addi Self, yeah, you got to stand up and do it for yourself.
So how did you feel with the whole comments about the SM militant and all that? Did you feel pain? Do you feel like after giving your loyalty, this is like, how best you can describe us? And
Yeah. Of course, I felt bad. I'm a human being. I had feelings. So I felt really bad and disappointed how it came out. Because if I have to live there, it could be a simple press release. And then the fans and everybody will know that, Addi Self is no more with Shatta Movement. But it was in a harsh way and it was like crazy. But I had to be strong within myself and tell my fans that, let's pick up the pieces. And so many Shatta Movement fans still love me and they are following the thing. And it keeps me growing,
Did you live with some of his lawyers?
Of course, a lot of people followed me, a lot of people. We share the movement.
Chimpe. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. One thing I realized is that I've seen some former members of the militant come out to badmouth him, like real level allegations against him. But none has really been seen of you.
Yeah.
Why is it so?
Well, because, I'm a grateful youth, I'm a very trying youth coming up. And I appreciate every little thing somebody do for me. I'll outlook the bad and focus on the good. You get me? I feel like, Shatta Movement has tried for me in a way because, talking about my experiences in the industry and also all the big songs I was on and all that, I don't have to overlook that and badmouth them or something. I just feel like I have to be grateful and move on. And that's how Addi Self is.
Great. So 2 years ago, you released a song, Grateful Letter to Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
Now, 2022, do you still feel the same?
Well, I've been grateful, and it's been 2 years, as you said. So, as I left there, most people when they have issues, they will come out. Me being a dancehall artist, they thought it would be a diss song and all that, but I just gave them a different side of me. That Addi Self is a grateful youth because through Shatta Wale and Shatta Movement, I was able to go to London, and we did a couple of tours there, and I had to go to BBC, and it gave me the experience to do my album. You get me? So I'm very grateful for that. I don't have to see things as in a bad way always. I just feel like it's time for me to move on. Whatever he says, I know how he is, so I don't have to take it too
How
hard.
is he?
He's always coming out and saying things, saying his mind, you get me? So I just feel like that's how, my mentor is. So I just have to see him like that.
Just focus on the positive side.
Yeah, focus on the positive side because talking about on the real, I learned a lot from him, talking about, how to market stuff, how to move as a businessman in the industry.
Shatta is always talking about business. We don't know the music business.
Yeah.
So would you say that he's one man who knows the business?
Yeah,
even though people don't really understand.
Yeah, he knows the business, and show business is not everybody that understands it because the business side of it is whatever you do out there, because you have people following you. Whatever you do out there it be content, and our content is king. And if you put your content on YouTube, you have the right for your stuff. You'll be making money. So I think he knows that part of it, and I also learned a lot from there.
Okay.
You get me? So
Great.
yeah, I just would tell every youth that they should be grateful no matter what in their life, because every little thing you have, you should just be grateful of it. Because I myself is very, very grateful in life. No matter what happens in my life, I just look at the positive side and feel like I can do better.
You can do better.
Yeah.
Has there been any regrets since your exit?
No. I don't regret, because I believe it's part of growth. I have to grow up, no matter what. You for do one for yourself. Nobody go feel, do it for you fully. Somebody can help you and give you a transport to this place, and you have to find the other transport and move on. That's life. You understand?
Great. Now, talk of music, your association with Shatta Wale, dancer musician. Would you say that in the process, did any artist or producer, or presenter, whoever, agreed to not to work with you or associate with you just because of maybe a beef they have with Shatta Wale? Because some people say he's outspoken and all that. So once you are in his camp, some people who are not close to him, once you want to maybe record a song, shoot a video, whatever it is, you're gonna. Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah, I experienced so much of that. You get
Really?
me? Yeah, so much of that. Especially when I was out there in Shatta Movement, I was like their defending champion. You get me? I've had a whole lot of, instant that I go after people whenever they come after Shatta Movement.
That's the loyalty
That's
thing.
That's the
Why
loyalty.
do people there like that?
No, it's not like
see,
that.
when you talk about
Listen,
Shatta,
it's not
the
like
militants
that.
will come
It's
for
not
you.
like that.
His fan
It's
base will
like,
come
you see,
for
Addi
you.
Self, when I'm in love with something, I serve fully. I was there to serve. You understand? And every king I served before, you have to serve. So it's just part of my loyalty to the movement at that time. So
Okay.
I went like me and so many artists, like some of the big artists. When they have issues with Shatta, I'm the one who will come out and talk and
We saw it.
always try to address the issues, because sometimes he's also right, because when you are in his shoes and some of the stuff he does is right. You get me? Because be easy being an independent artist, taking care of so many things. Sometimes it's very frustrating. You get me?
So we should just accept how Shatta, because you go on social media like there they go again. SM fans, they think no good.
Me self, they no leave me.
Self nation, two people you are like that.
No, I mean the SM fans, me self, they don't leave me. As I leave Shatta Movement, they see I'm like I was trying to betray or whatever, but I see them like they are not matured enough, because they've not been in my shoes to know what I've been through. You are just a fan and watch it. You get me? So I've been
So
through
what's
a lot.
your message to the Shatta Movement who are always at you? Because
Well, I'll tell them they should focus on themselves, because, Charlie, at the end of the day, you got yourself to look up to. No matter what go on, it be you for do one for yourself. You don't have to watch anybody. So I just would tell them to focus on themselves and leave Addi Self alone, because Addi Self, I'm always myself. You're done. No?
great, I feel that. So please, on the back of, because I've seen it. When you left, I saw the whole reaction, and then the back. You menaced, you left, then you were backbiting and all that. When you hear your former label mates addressing issues, joints, come talk, back to back. He does this, he did that. He's not loyal. He and all that. How do you feel? Do you call them to like, oh, make you slow down, or it's like you add more fire? Oh, you menace, you get points, so hit on. How do you react to such news?
The TV as the fireman or what?
When you say they are loyal, so I just want to know how.
Well, honestly, Joint and Shatta, have met them. I came and met them together. You understand? They've worked for over 17 years before I met them. You get me? They are very close friends. So sometimes when Joint is saying his feelings, I don't really want to come into it. You get me? Because me and Shatta relationship are also different than Joint and Shatta. So wherever he feels, I feel like that's how he feels. I can't tell him how he feels or how to react. I react according to me all the time. Yeah.
I can count a number of people or lawyers who used to be in Shatta's camp having to come out to level so much allegations against him. One, he's selfish. Other, he doesn't care about them. During hard times, that's where you really see him turn out against you. It's a lot. What one word will you use to describe Shatta Wale?
Unpredictable. Unpredictable. That's the word. He's unpredictable because, me and him are very close and we have this deep relationship and convo, different kind of convo. Deeper convo you know, beyond music. But
Okay.
the next thing you see is on live telling me that,
Oh,
you get me? So it's unpredictable.
I get that. But so you, as you stated earlier, you don't take such things to heart.
No. I don't take such things to heart because I'm in Shatta Movement to do music, and if there's a point I feel like the music is not really coming out and the music is not, I'm not getting the push I'm supposed to get. I just have to move on and do it for myself because I believe in myself. You know, I'll tell every ghetto to believe in themselves, and when you want to do something, don't watch anybody, just do it.
Great. You're doing great for yourself, I must say.
Thank
Self
you.
Nation, the whole energy, the vibes, and
Thank
all
you
that
very
you're
much.
doing.
I appreciate
It's
that.
been great. So what will it take me to be a Self Nation? How you term it? To be part of the
Self Nation Diva. Self Nation Diva. Okay, we have one diva here, Paulina.
Yeah.
That now should be playing some 5 for us. You understand? Self Nation, they need defense, so we'll play 5.
I
Have you
accept
go
that
fit play
challenge.
5?
I go fit play. I go fit play.
So it's
Now your
just-
colors, some say is similar to the whole SM logo thing. Do you see the red? You see the yellow in
yeah,
there?
no, but SM, it be green and something.
Yellow,
something.
beanie
No, me,
green.
my own is red, gold, green. I just represent Ghana. You understand me? My
Great.
own, I just feel like, you know, I have to represent where I come from in everything I do. Like the way I represent the Zongo, and on my flag, I try to represent Ghana as well. So it's just positive vibe.
Okay. I see you got a number of tattoos.
Yeah, man.
What's that? What's that one there?
So it's just, you know, same self, you know.
Self.
I'm me self.
I'm me self.
I'm me
See, there's
self.
one,
I am
two,
myself.
two. I can see like
The one on my chest.
how many tattoos have you got in general?
Well, I
In
got
total?
like 10.
10.
Yeah. I've not really counted them, but it's 10.
It's 10, yeah. I feel
This
that.
one is Self Nation. The one you see right here is Self Nation. The
Self.
badge, the crest. The one
It's
you
right
see
here.
is the yellow
Okay.
one. That's it right here because it's on my heart. 'Cause,
How long have you kept your dreads to?
I think 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah. Even though I've been cutting some of it and things. So,
All right.
you like it?
I love men who have dreads on, but then we'll talk about that. Addi Self.
Yeah, we did.
Great, now let's talk projects. What have you got coming up, cooking
Well,
up?
right now I have Slam to Hills because if it's not a story, I myself don't really like to tell. You understand me? It's Zongo to BBC, which has done very great on all the guitar platforms, and I thank my fans and everybody out there who is supporting. And now I'm back with another project, which is just telling another story of my life. Like from part of my life, I was here and now I'm here. So I'm just continuing my journey. So this one, I have 7 songs on it, which is Slam to Hills mixtape. 7 solid songs, which also shows my growth within the music. I have different kind of genres in there. You know, I'm just opening my wings and flying away.
Loyalty is on Slams to Heal.
Yeah.
Great.
Loyalty.
I just wait for that one. Any final message to your
that
fans?
That one too, we go come on the 9th.
9th.
of September. Loyalty is gonna be out.
Okay.
And then on the 19th of September, the whole project is gonna be out.
19th.
And it's out now for pre-order. Slam to Hills on Apple Music and all the guitar platforms. You can go out there and purchase and stream and also 19th September is my birthday. So, you know, that's one of the days that I really get social media, you know, love and all that. So that's why I decided to
release it on the
that day, so that when you are wishing me, put the album for there.
Go stream.
Then wish me and stream. If you know if you give me money, stream my album. It will help me. You understand me? So I just feel like we are doing something positive to help the youth in the music industry. So people should just support.
Addi Self.
Paulina.
I love your personality.
Thank
I
you
love
very much.
everything you do.
I respect
I
that.
wish you the very best. You also got our support because Ghana, there, once the music is good, we resonate with the youth.
Respect.
We fly
I really
with it.
appreciate that. Shout out to Ghanaweb for having me. Shout out to my cameraman and everybody, Charlie, for making this possible. I don't know. Shout out to my team, Self Nation. Believe in yourself, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna get there.
Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I did this with Addi Self, a dancer, musician, Afrofusion artist who's doing great for himself, a former member of Shatta Wale's Militant. It was nice doing this with you on Ghanaweb TV. I am Paula Amma Broni. See you on the next edition.